Hey, I'm Avalon. Welcome to episode 3 of Most Hated Cards in Clash Royale. And this time we get to my number 1. It's the Miner. And that may not come as a surprise. A lot of people actually don't like Miner players because it looks so easy. Those guys just drop the Miner at your tower, doing a weak attack, and still get your tower over time. That's why you don't like to battle those decks like you see here. He just drops a Miner. He also drops a Hog Rider, trying to do damage to your tower, and you may fail. It's especially bad in tournaments. I told you, Miners are very OP in tournaments because of 3 minutes overtime. In 3 minutes overtime, the Miner chipping away damage slowly from your tower may make the difference and may get you the victory in a battle in a tournament. So, how do you fight against Miner? I'm gonna show you here in this video. What you have to be careful here, again, you see the Miner approaching. Always try to guess where the Miner will be to take out the Miner. But taking out the Miner should not be your first priority. You should be careful what other troops approach your tower. Usually, it's not the Miner taking down your tower, it's the other troops. So a typical attack is dropping a Mini P.E.K.K.A. and the Miner at the same time. You will focus on the Miner and the Mini P.E.K.K.A. will do a lot of damage to your tower. So don't go into that trap, do it the other way. Focus on the other attacking troops, take them out and give the Miner second priority, and then you may score in the counter attack. As you see here, again, Miner approaching tower, Hog Rider. I'm going with the P.E.K.K.A. for the Miner. I had the P.E.K.K.A. ready. I knew this guy has a Miner. That's why I had the P.E.K.K.A. ready. But I actually should have used the Mini P.E.K.K.A. for the Hog Rider first and not the Miner. So I went into that trap as well. Now this guy also has a Princess and has a Minion Horde. So that basically means I have to have the arrows ready for that Minion Horde. Because that Minion Horde, I've seen it several times, a Minion Horde combined with a Miner will take down your tower very fast. Again, he's attacking with a Hog Rider. I have nothing ready but the Bomber. So I'm taking the Bomber, taking out the Hog Rider with a Bomber. He uses Fireball to take down my tower. I approach his right tower here with a Hog Rider. He counters with Barbarians, but still I got the second tower and the battle ends very soon. He drops another Miner. I use the Giant as a meat shield to lure those Barbarians away, and you see how much damage I can avoid actually, because the Miner is not doing a lot of damage, and I win that battle here 2-1. Now make sure to watch all of those battles I'm gonna show you, because it's different Miner decks and it may show you how to fight against different Miner decks. The next Miner deck also contains a Princess and is a Miner with a Royal Giant. So that's what they will typically do. They will combine something with that Miner. They will not use it alone. They need another force, a high damage force that does a lot of damage to your tower, and that's not the Miner. Here I got a very strong first push with the Ice Wizard and the Bomber, but he counters that one with the Fireball. Really nice there, because my Bomber would do a lot of damage to the tower, but my Bomber is gone because of the Fireball. And he's got a Princess on the map already, and the Princess also doing damage to my Hog Rider. I arrow the Princess, and now hear what I told you. Miner and Mini P.E.K.K.A. And what should you do now? You should defend against the Mini P.E.K.K.A. because the Mini P.E.K.K.A. is doing a lot of damage. I was surprised. I was not ready. Now I know for the rest of this battle what he uses. He uses Miner and Mini P.E.K.K.A. Of course, I didn't know that he also has the Royal Giant until now. And I used the Mini P.E.K.K.A. for the Royal Giant. I use the Ice Wizard to slow down the Royal Giant, really focus on those troops that do the damage to your towers, the high damage dealers. And my Mini P.E.K.K.A. taken out by the Witch, really a very strong deck he's using with Witch, Royal Giant, Mini P.E.K.K.A. and Miner, a very tough deck to battle against. And there is another Miner. Again, the Witch is more dangerous. It's not the Miner, it's the Witch that is dangerous. And that's why I'm distracting the witch with my giant. The miner, of course, took out the tower because the tower was already very low in health. And I'm fighting now against that mini P.E.K.K.A. and the witch. Witch still alive. Still alive. He caught me there really off guard in a very bad moment. And only now I'm able to take out the witch with a mini P.E.K.K.A. Which of course leads to another problem. As soon as he drops the next royal giant, I will not be ready with the mini P.E.K.K.A. I tried to push with the Hog Rider on the left side. He counters that very effectively with a mini P.E.K.K.A. Witch approaching, princess approaching, miner approaching. Again, it's the miner mini P.E.K.K.A. combo. I'm taking care of the mini P.E.K.K.A. first and then take care of the miner. That works pretty well. The miner did not do a lot of damage to the tower, and now the royal giant is the second danger, and I've taken out the royal giant pretty easily, but still this guy is one tower ahead. I need to get to that tower, and he counters again with the mini P.E.K.K.A. I'm not able to take out that tower. Both of his towers very low, so that's something that also happens a lot. You do damage to both towers. In sum, it's enough to win. I actually did more damage than he did, but I still lose because he got a tower. And you see it there, my giant just needed one more punch at his tower, and actually it would be 1-1, and the battle would have continued, and then it would be my advantage because the second tower had more damage. So I lost that one. I'm not gonna claim that I win every battle against miner. Miner decks can be really strong to defend. You have to react, especially against the additional troops that attack your tower. That deck was really strong. In this next battle, it's kind of similar. It's a miner princess deck I battle against. And again, you see it there, the miner approached my tower and a mass minion horde and goblins. And you have to have the arrows ready. And notice how I took out those troops and not the miner, because the miner did not do much damage. I'm actually ahead in health points right now on that right tower. So I drop my giant, approaching slowly. I also have the bomber and the ice wizard, so that would give me a strong push. He drops a princess. I'm not able to take out the princess as of now because I don't have arrows ready. And so the princess doing damage there on my poor little bomber as well. He defends with a mini P.E.K.K.A. My giant reached the tower, and there is the minion horde. I tapped the minion horde. I didn't have arrows, and now again minions and push against my tower. I used the bomber to distract them basically, but still the minions reach the tower, and that's what I told you. Look at how much damage those minions do. It's not the miner, it's the minions that took out my tower almost. I drop another Hog Rider going for the tower. Again, he defends with the cannon, distracts my Hog Rider, and he has bear goblins ready, and my Hog Rider did 0 damage. 0 damage. And yeah, I'm really in a bad situation here. My tower very weak, trying another giant and expecting another cannon, but he counters with mini P.E.K.K.A. Mini P.E.K.K.A. also very good defense, but my giant is pretty strong, doing a lot of damage to the tower. And there are the minions again, minion horde and mini P.E.K.K.A. and miner. That's his combo. I need to take care of that mini P.E.K.K.A. and minions, which I can't. I'm not ready to defend. Huge mistake. I'm not ready. I was pushing, not ready, not enough elixir to defend. So I need to push against that tower, try to take that tower down. Of course he has the cannon ready. His deck pretty cheap there, so therefore he's always ready to counter with princess or small units. And again he counters with the minion horde and the mini P.E.K.K.A. And I'm really in trouble here if I want to try to take that tower. Miner looks difficult, looks dangerous here, but it's not really danger. Again, minions doing damage, and at this moment basically with that cannon there on the battlefield, I have to accept it's another loss against the miner. So you see, I also lose a lot against those miner decks because I do mistakes. It may catch me off guard. Also, I know exactly how to fight against the miner. And in this last battle here, it's kind of another deck. It's a miner and knight deck, but also with a minion horde. I first drop the Hog Rider again just to see what cards he has, and that makes him drop the Knight, some archers, and I defend that one, which gives him a chance to attack with a Hog Rider on the other side, but I have the Mini P.E.K.K.A ready, take out the Hog Rider pretty fast, but still he's ahead now in health point damage done, and my Mini P.E.K.K.A very sad, cannot even do one hit against the tower, which is not that bad actually, because my Mini P.E.K.K.A is mainly thought for defense. Again, he counters with minions. My Hog Rider not doing a lot of damage. I didn't have the arrows, but now I have the arrows and can take out the minions. Another miner. Since no troops are with the miner, I take out the miner directly with the bomber. And he attacks with another Hog Rider, keeping up the pressure. Really preventing me from making a push at his tower there, because I have to defend that Hog Rider. And my Mini P.E.K.K.A running on one tower and the bomber on the other. Really split forces here. He's doing that excellent, distracting my forces. But the Ice Wizard able to do a lot of damage on the right side. Those archers not really a danger to my tower. I just drop my own archers, they distract them and take them out very cheaply. I push with another Hog Rider. Again, he has those minions ready and takes out my Hog Rider after only 2 hits against his tower. But I was also able to take out his minions as well. Another Hog push. I got the Mini P.E.K.K.A ready now. Hit on the Hog Rider. Take out that Hog Rider pretty quickly. But that tower is very low in health and he may eventually get that tower. He will probably try to place another miner there and take that tower. I'm pushing on the other side with a giant and a bomber. Giant actually reached the tower. He's doing work behind the giant, which is a bad choice because my giant only needs 2 hits to take out that tower. And there's the Hog Rider attacking my left tower. I got the Mini P.E.K.K.A to defend, but of course that Hog Rider just needs 1 or 2 hits for my tower, and my tower's down. And now he tries with the miner on the right side and the minions. I will take care of the minions. As I told you, just ignore the miner, go for the minions or go for the Mini P.E.K.K.A. My Ice Wizard doing damage there, being ignored by him. I'm ready to defend against that Hog Rider with another Mini P.E.K.K.A. No, actually, yeah, I was. And there's the miner, my Mini P.E.K.K.A taking care of the miner. And he ignored my giant completely. He was so pushy with the miner. He was so convinced he could do it. That's one of the weaknesses of miner player. They always think they will win easily with the miner. And that was just not true here. My giant taking out his tower. Kind of undisturbed. And I won that one. So I hope this video has shown you why I chose the miner as the #1 hated card in Clash Royale. In regular battles you actually have quite a good chance. My experience, it's about a 50-50 chance, depending on what deck you have to counter the miner. In tournaments it's a different story. In tournaments the miner is very much OP and the miner is everywhere in tournaments. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more awesome videos. And please comment and like this video. Thanks and stay awesome. The host pays for the tournament, so give the host a chance to define what rules he wants established in that tournament. I would like to say what cards I want to allow in tournaments, and this opens up for a lot of fun tournaments, like an all skeleton tournament or an only commons tournament. So special events like that, we can select the cards that should be used in those tournaments.